Hi guys, it's Nikki, and today I'm going to be doing a plan with me in the vertical Erin Condren. This is my older planner, and this is going to be kind of like a backwards plan because it is currently Sunday the 10th. However, this is the week that the shop was closed, so I had a ton of stuff that I was trying to get done, and I just never actually sat down and planned in this planner. So I have a kit from TheCoffeeMonsterzCo, and this is going to be a little bit of a different kind of plan with me because I don't think I can do no white space with this, and I don't want to pull in anything else. I want to just try to use this kit, so we will see what happens. And I do have my Louis, my A5 over to my right that has everything that happened this week, and I wanted to use this kit because it is very 4th of July like, and this was the week of the 4th. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and this is going to be a somewhat chatty plan with me just because I want to talk through since I don't really know what's going on or what I'm doing. So let me see what I don't have. I've got some ombre checklist. I have my full boxes. So I don't have any little things, but I don't know. I almost feel like I could still make this no white space if I really wanted to. So I'm going to go ahead and lay down my ombre checklists, and then I will figure everything else out after I get those down. I also don't really have anything to use for my sidebar, which is, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I feel like I can figure out everything else throughout the days, but not having sidebar stuff, I don't know about all that. So the shop did reopen yesterday, yeah, on Saturday. And basically one of my printers died again, which if you guys have followed me for a little while, you know that my printers love to just give out. So one of them did die yesterday, and that's when I made the decision that I would go ahead and open with everything that I already had, because it will be a few days until I'm able to get another printer in here. And I do have a second printer. I use 2 of my printers just to constantly print, and then I have, did I just mess that up? No, I'm good. And then I have 2 other printers where one of them is for printing packing labels, and then the other one is for printing packing slips. So both of those printers, I mean, they work, but I'm not going to print stickers on them because I'm not a fan of the quality that they print on. So for right now, we just went ahead and opened, and I did have a good amount of stuff that I was able to get done this week while I was shut down, or last week, I guess I should say. That's way off. But yeah, so I did go ahead and reopen the shop, and there isn't going to be any glossy other than what's listed right now, which was not very much, and it may have sold out yesterday. But that won't be available for at least a week, and there also weren't any new releases other than the cactus kit, which I am going to be doing a plan with me on that. That should be up in a few days. So I decided to wait on new releases until next Friday. And my friend Allie, who runs Craft and Quill, which I'm sure you guys hear me talk about all the time, is actually going to be coming up to stay with me for a few days this next week, and she's going to be helping me cut some stock while she's here and work on some new releases. And I'm actually going to be going down there. She lives in Georgia, about, I don't know, maybe an hour and a half away, maybe 2 hours, I'm not too sure. So I'm going to be going down there on either Tuesday or Wednesday to stay with her for a few days before she comes back up with me. So the shop's going to stay open though, because I'm only going to be gone for 2 days at the most. It might only be 1 day. I'm not completely sure yet what I'm going to do. But she is going to be coming up to help me with some things, and I'm pretty excited about it. So let me see, what do I want to do now? I like that the half boxes are squared off. That makes me feel better because I don't have to worry about washi at least. So I think I'm going to do today headers and then my half boxes. And this is my first time using a TheCoffeeMonsterzCo kit, and I'm in love. All of the little, I don't know what to call them, like the little emojis, what is that what I want to call it, that she sent with my order. I love using them in my horizontal inserts, so as soon as she opens back up, I'm going to be purchasing quite a few of those because those are my new favorites. And I'm not too sure what's going on with the Canadian postal strike. I'm still not shipping to Canada right now just because I don't know like exactly what's happening. But I read something somewhere saying that it's been postponed for 30 days, but I don't know. If anybody from Canada knows what's going on, let me know, because I don't want to start shipping again until I know for sure that it's not going to be an issue. Let's see if I can get that down straight. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to do my half boxes. How do I want to do this? I think I'm going to start over here. So I want to do one. I don't know if I want to try to match colors. Let me get this open. And you guys, this is the planner of mine that is so thick that it won't even stay closed. You guys can see like on this side how high up it is, where there were so many stickers in it. So I kind of want to do, see, I have to go back and forth. Okay, let me do this one here. I want to go back and forth with the ones that are more decorative. Wow, that was really off. And I had sat down last night and started working on some a la carte items for the shop. And it's basically just going to be, what did I do? I did a sheet of our Bill Do stickers in multicolor as well as in glitter multicolor, because a lot of people had requested those. And then I also did some habit trackers in multicolor and glitter multicolor, because those were requested as well. Where do I, now my colors are all off though if I do this, well, I guess that's not awful. But I am gonna try to get some other multicolored things up in the shop, because right now, like, all I do for the most part is kits, and I know that that's kind of what everybody prefers and what everybody really likes. Oh, my colors are gonna be really off. Let me pull that back up. But I wanted to try to do some other things, and I had gotten quite a few requests for some of these items that they could be purchased by themselves. So I figured might as well go ahead and sit down and do it. And I do love the glitter, and it's definitely something that I will use personally in the horizontal so much crafting inserts, as well as in the vertical so much crafting inserts. I do love having just things that I can pull in, so those will be available in the shop hopefully, gosh, I don't know, maybe this Friday. It depends, because I do have a ton of stuff, and Allie is coming up to help me cut kits. The a la carte items aren't as intense for me to try to cut, just because they're, I mean, the kits take a while, and the a la carte items I don't feel like take all that long. But okay, so I think what I'm gonna do, I don't have bottom washi either. Oh my goodness. How am I going to do this? I'm so used to planning the way that I plan, and I never really do anything else. So I would put these all the way at the bottom, but I don't have another header for down here, so I think I'm going to have to lay them directly underneath the half boxes, and then I'm just going to have to try to figure out what I want to do. So I'm going to take, yeah. So I've got that much space that I'm going to have to deal with. And I may actually be able to make my sidebar work, because I believe that there are 8 full boxes, and I have an extra ombre checklist, and I've got some other stuff, so I should be okay. And I really should have switched out the checklist that I used on that day, but that's all right. I feel like I just get so used to planning a certain way, and then when I try to do anything else, it just really throws me off. So I'll do this one right here. And you guys know I'm not a fan of white space. That drives me insane. But I know some people wanted to see some white space plan with me's, and I will do some using mini kits because I feel like that's something that I can do. White space planning with a mini kit, at least with my mini kits, it's definitely something that I could do a little bit better than what I'm going to be able to do with this right here, because it's a kit that I've never used before, which already kind of throws me off. So okay, so I do have washi, and maybe I'll just, well, I don't think that's gonna work. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and get my weekend banner down. Maybe I will do just a flag at the bottom. I think that I could probably, yeah, let's try that. And I already messed up because I didn't, oh wait, no, I'm okay. Well, no, because I don't have one that's not patterned. That doesn't really match. Oh well, I'm just gonna have to get over the whole trying to color block right now. That's not gonna work. That's terribly, terribly crooked. And I'm not to try to figure out something for the bottom because the lines will drive me insane. So I may have to just get some washi and do the bottom in washi. But then I've got all this washi that I haven't used. How do I don't know what I want to do, guys. Okay, let's skip over and let me do the sidebar really quickly. So I'm just gonna do that to do and then take another one of my ombre checklists that I had left over and try to line that guy up. There we go. Wow, that's, no, maybe it's not. Maybe it's just my page. I'm gonna take my last half box and actually put that under there as well. That is actually really crooked, but. And then, oh, I don't know. Okay. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in and do some of these appointment labels, and I may end up having to pull up some of these flags. Maybe not though, because I still don't think I'd have enough to cover everything that I would need to cover. Also, I've been getting asked about the mini kits because I know that when I did the cactus kit that I put out literally like an hour before the shop shut down, I didn't have, that's not right, I didn't have a mini kit to go along with it. And I had said that I really wanted to release the mini kits with the full kits, and I have been doing an okay job at getting that done. Do I not have, there it is, okay. But there will be a cactus mini kit, eventually. I actually haven't even designed that yet. I've been focusing on full kits, and I do have a ton of those that are actually like ready to go. And I haven't even gone in and done the mini kits that match everything, so I'm not 100% sure as far as mini kits go, when those will be going up. I may take a day that is just mini kit releases so that I've got time to sit down and cut them, and they don't take anywhere near as long as the full kits do to cut, but I don't know what I want to do because I want to use this washi. I don't want to just leave it here, but I've got some icons and some itsy bitsy little flags. I actually don't mind this white space that much. It's not driving me insane, but I don't want to waste the stickers. I don't want to have extras that I know aren't going to get used anywhere else. And I feel like I could, but see, none of it doesn't all match. I don't want to. Okay, maybe I'm going to save the washi. And I'm going to go and grab some actual washi, like a washi roll, and do the bottom down here, and then maybe try to do something over here with that as well. Okay, so I grabbed some red, blue, and gold washi, and that red's definitely not happening, but the blue and the gold. And then I also did grab my sticker book that has my Sponsored by Coffee stuff in it, and I am going to pull in a habit tracker to put over to the side. So let me see if I've got a color that I feel like goes well. That one should do pretty well. So I'm going to take this one right here, which is pretty close to that, and just stick it underneath. Put that back in my binder, and you guys, the amount of binders that I currently have is absolutely ridiculous. And I keep saying, like, I'm not going to buy more binders, I'm going to stop buying all the stickers, and then I just do it anyway. So I'm sure you guys feel me on that, though. So I'm going to take some washi and just put it down here. And I love the way this is cut because it actually, I could have used these as full boxes if I wanted to. There we go. Okay, the sidebar is probably the most crooked sidebar that I've ever done. Ever. That is, wow, okay. So I'm probably going to save this washi and this right here, and I may do a So Much Crafting spread and just pull some other things in to use with it. But other than that, I'm just going to go in and I'm going to do my washi. I'm going to grab some scissors really quickly. So I don't know if I feel like this blue goes at all. I feel like once it's down, maybe it'll be, I think it'll be okay once it's down. So I've not washied the bottom of my Erin Condren pages in forever. So I'm just gonna do a strip of gold, and then I'm gonna do a strip of blue. And I'm just gonna hope for the best because I'm terrible when it comes to doing this. And this glitter washi tape, as pretty as it is, I feel like it never sticks correctly. I don't know if it's just the ones that I bought, if it's the brand, because I think these are the Scotch, yeah, they're Scotch brand and they're just from Target. But every single time that I try to put glitter washi in anything, it always ends up just kind of coming right back up. And it's a little bit off. I'm sure you guys can see there's just kind of like a weird cut line and everything, but that doesn't bother me so much, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. So this is the finished spread. I would go in and put icons down and everything, but I feel like I'm gonna save these for when I do the other spread, and I'm just going to do more of a pin type of thing in this, especially because I feel like overlaying the icons on top of the flags would be adorable, but, well, no, I'm not going to. Okay, so this is the finished spread, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if it was incredibly rambly, but it's a little bit different than what I normally do. So I will talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.